Chapter 18. Push-ups. More than any other exercise in the world, Tajay hated push-ups. Oh, he could do them and do them well, but pushing his body up and down became tedious. He stifled a yawn and let his eyes wander around the room. Alex paced in front of the line, barking orders. "Let's go, ladies! 10 more!" Tajay snickered. He had said 10 more 20 push-ups ago. Emily grunted as she pushed against the ground. Her arms shook, but she managed to lift her body up. But Danielle? She clenched her teeth and strained and pushed. Her body shook with the effort. She had barely done 2 since they started. Alex pretended not to notice. "Back straight, Danielle!" Alex stooped next to her. "You're going to hurt yourself that way!" Danielle glowered at him. She heaved herself up and collapsed. "Great!" Alex patted her shoulder. 9 more to go." Danielle muttered a curse before pulling her arms under her to try again. Tajay snorted a snicker. Alex knew how to push people's buttons. "Hey, Alex." Thomas peeked through the gym doors. Everyone looked up at him. "Sorry for interrupting." Thomas waved a piece of paper in the air. "I got what you wanted. Keep going while I'm gone, guys." Alex left with Thomas, but left the door open a crack. "Ugh!" Danielle collapsed on the floor. "My arms are killing me." "Danielle, we're supposed to keep going." Emily pushed herself up. "Oh, please." Danielle remained on the ground. "Tajay's profile," came Thomas's voice. Tajay looked towards the door. His sensitive ears could pick up conversations from 100 yards away, but he had learned people don't like eavesdropping. Normally, he purposely ignored any conversation except for those right in front of him, but he couldn't help listening when his name had been mentioned. "So did she do it?" Alex said. "I can't tell." Tajay managed to see Thomas's arm gesturing through the crack. It's clear someone hacked into his profile, but Tammy couldn't tell who. He or she hid her tracks too well. "Something a master technical specialist could do," Alex said. "True, but there are several master tech specialists in the agency. Any one of them could have done it." "Alex, I'm not Stanon's fan, but she's smarter than this. Hacking into the agency database, particularly to look at another member's personal file, is strictly forbidden. She could get into trouble, legal trouble. You can't make an accusation like this unless you have the evidence, and the evidence isn't there." Tajay's heart dropped. He turned to Danielle lying on the floor panting. Obviously Danielle had hacked into his file, but why? In all his memory, he had encountered people who had avoided him or given him strange looks upon seeing him, but never had he met anyone so hostile. Danielle, however, seemed to hate him. And Tajay hadn't told Alex this, but there was something about Danielle that seemed familiar. He'd seen her before, but where? Could it be their previous meeting had caused Danielle some sort of trauma? Alex walked into the room carrying the paper. Instantly, Danielle returned to her push-ups. "Taj, something came up." Alex kept his eyes on the paper. "I have to take care of it. Can you take over while I'm gone?" Tajay got to his feet. Since he was in charge, no more push-ups. "What happened?" "Nothing." Tajay stared at him in the eye. He raised an eyebrow. "Nothing I want you to worry about." Alex averted his eyes. "Alex." Tajay gave Danielle a look. "Don't mind her. Get us to space." "You heard everything, didn't you?" Tajay nodded. "Heard what?" Emily sat back, shaking out her arms. She had finished her push-ups. "Why?" Danielle pushed herself up. "Are you staring at me?" She dropped to the ground. "I might hate push-ups more than running." Alex ran his hand through his hair. "I think I made the wrong decision about..." He motioned to Danielle with his eyes. "Let it go," Tajay said. "I have to address it." Tajay shook his head. "It's fine." "What are you two talking about?" Danielle lay on the ground. She didn't even pretend to do any more push-ups. Alex glared at her. His face reddened. "Sally," Tajay put a hand on his shoulder. "It's okay." "I gotta go cool my head." Alex swung around. He marched out of the training room and slammed the door behind him. "How unprofessional!" Danielle pulled herself to a seat. "Ugh, my arms." "What happened, Tajay?" Emily looked up at him. Tajay looked down at Emily. "Someone hurt me." "Really?" Emily crossed her arms. "People in this world are so awful." Tajay smiled at her. Alex was really upset about it. Even a complete jerk can have a nice streak, I guess. Danielle shook her arms out. "Why'd you call him Sally?" "Nickname," Tajay said. "Nickname?" Danielle raised her eyebrows. How do you get Sally from Alex? Tajay opened his mouth to answer. He stopped. I don't know. Not all nicknames have to do with an actual name, Danielle. Emily stretched out her legs. I suppose, Danielle shrugged. Enough gossip. Tajay clapped his hands. Trading. Not more push-ups. Emily collapsed on the floor. Please. I hate push-ups. Tajay stretched. There's something we agree on. Danielle pulled herself to her feet. Chin-ups. Tajay started toward the chin-up bars. Emily trotted after him. And now we disagree again. Danielle heaved a sigh before plodding after him. Tajay cracked a smile. The girl had personality, if nothing else. He could be friends with her if she didn't hate him so much.